Good evening, everyone. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer. I'd like to welcome you all to the 4th official stream of Yori's Revenge Red Resurrection. With me, as always, OmegaBolt. Good evening.
Hello. Well, that went well.
Okay, we had some technical complications that forced me to restart the stream, and that's why I just redid the intro. So, right, we're just gonna be playing some multiplayer games.
Can play against Graion for a bit.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. So, recently you've been posting a crap ton of updates when it comes to this mod. Anything particular that's different, or just some minor updates here and there, balance issues?
Well, yeah, privately I've been updating it a lot. There've been kind of big updates to kind of the tech tree and the kind of power requirements of buildings, and also the infantry as well. Yeah, should we get started? Cool. Oh, we're both Japan.
Oh,
okay.
Great.
Mirror match. Yeah, so the infantry updates I've done now are all infantry will self-heal. So you don't need... There weren't any medic infantry anyway, but now both sides can just leave their infantry somewhere and they'll heal over time.
Okay, so that basically obsoletes the tech hospital.
No, it doesn't though. No, because the tech hospital will heal faster.
Oh, okay.
And also, there are different levels of healing, so that tier 2 infantry, or some tier 2 infantry, will heal better than barracks level, and that kind of thing.
Okay, so right off the bat, I checked the IRC and I see OmegaBolt. You still didn't replace the SHP flags? Question mark.
I did.
You did.
Yeah. Why? What's happened?
I don't know. I'm just seeing a question at Speeder Post.
Well, they should be blank now.
Yeah, you saw Great Britain flags. That's
Okay.
true. At the moment that the loading screen began, I saw Britain flags too. But just a second after that, I saw the Japan flags.
Yeah. Well, I did change them, but I'll check if it's in the mod. But it should be.
Okay. So it seems that Graion is already starting off with a little minor defense here, just trying to get some men in these two bunkers, wall off his construction yard, and currently is just getting his base up and running. In the meantime, you are basically doing the same, but you leave one spot open. That's probably because of ore.
Oh yeah, it's in the way there.
Bad. Ah, you already have radar.
No, that's not. Here's another thing I changed. At least at the moment, that's not radar now. So the allies, in the first version of the mod, the allies had. What was the old robot center?
Yeah, the robot control center.
As the sort of tier 2 building, which I've now done again. So this only provides aircraft.
Okay, but it seems that you don't need this old robot control center to have this airpad.
No, so it has the same requirements as the war factory.
Okay, so indeed I see that Graion now has this building that you spoke of and a war factory, so technically he's a little bit ahead of you, but then again you're focusing a little bit more on power and some defenses. I'm seeing engineers, some all-round defenses. Actually, Graion's going for the sky.
Yeah.
With only 2 rocketeers. And you're already also going to the sky.
Well, kind of.
That didn't do a lot.
No, they're not anti-building. But I was trying to. My computer just froze for a second there. So
okay. No problem. It's still here. Well, you gotta do something about those rocketeers, because they're just going to destroy your occupied buildings here and kill your men. Oh yeah, you do use aerial to aerial combat.
Yeah, that's currently in the mod. I mean, there are some problems with it, but
yeah, it definitely requires a lot of micromanagement. That much I do know, but for a skill player, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes though you've got to be careful that if you like fire and the aircraft goes over the explosion, it will kill itself. So, gotta be careful.
Yeah, so I'm seeing that Graion already has a few penguin artillery out, killing your men. It just got evicted from its structure.
Yeah, I've been like really distracted now because my computer is going a bit weird. So,
well, you might
hopefully it's not going to crash.
I certainly hope not. Let's pray that it doesn't. But you've got quite a significant infantry force out already.
Yeah, I just need some anti-air.
Yeah, because those Rocketeers are just gonna harass the crap out of you. Let's see what this single plane does.
Oh, where was that going? And they don't kill them apparently.
No.
That's good.
That's good.
No, it's not good.
No, of course not. So, more balance issues.
Yeah.
Oh well. At least you had a chance to test it out, right?
Yeah, just a tiny bit more damage and they'll do.
Yeah. It could be as much as 5%, I guess.
Well, they only had one bit of health left, so...
Yeah, okay. So, I'm seeing a couple of... those were scramblers, right?
I guess so, the helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopters that stays in the air. And also 2 Nighthawks, so be careful, he's definitely going to use those against you. Those wonderful open-topped transports.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, money-wise you're pretty much equal at the moment. But both of you are definitely gonna have to move out, try and get some other ore patches done. I'll see that you've already expanded over here. Graion so far has not. So you've got that. And you're definitely winning the air battle at the moment. You definitely have a lot more Rocketeers than he does. What's that? Oh,
Whoops.
careful for those penguins. They do a crap ton of damage to your infantry.
Yeah, he's also got some Shogun siege tanks already as well.
Oh, those are these things. Oh yeah. Whoa!
So they're Japan's special unit, and they're basically like the best siege tank, you know, siege weapon in the game.
Strong against buildings, I guess?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he does use them against your other units, and they... Oh, it seems that they do the job well. But I definitely want to see this used against those. Also, I hope that tonight we get to see the Allied versus Allied stolen tech. Because the Stalin's,
we'll see.
because the Stalin's Fist, we've already seen that. Despite the fact it's awesome. But I seriously hope that we get to see it. Well, he might actually... Either Graion forgot about the expansion, that you can expand your base from tech buildings, or he's going to move out somewhere else, because I see a secondary MCV already.
Okay. My computer keeps locking up.
Darn it. Well, if I lose connection to you, then I definitely know what happens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. 42 frames per second. Look at that smoothness.
Yeah, you don't get this with Mantle Omega, so play this mod.
Well, especially not in Windows 8 at the moment.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
much I will say. I mean, I have to run it in Windows and I get about 12 frames per second, max.
Really?
Yeah.
That kind of sucks for people with Windows 8.
But at the moment someone else is looking into that, so... Well,
Well.
perhaps you could explain something to me. For a moment, on that IFE, I saw a red target, while it was blue. It was affected by your scrambler, I guess.
Oh yeah, so I changed it so that the robot tanks
Yeah.
now target vehicles with a laser that reduces their armor, so it kind of, you know, like whatever target pointer kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it does that with against vehicles and buildings, so it'll reduce their armor by like 20% or something.
Okay.
So that should just make them a bit more useful.
And that also creates the red target that I saw on the side.
Yeah, but yeah, it creates a target over the target, basically.
So I'm seeing that Tanya's out on the field on Grail's side.
Okay, well I just teched up to tier 3.
And yeah, I guess that Graion actually didn't know about the tech expansion. Oh, that's your Tanya?
Yeah.
Oh. Probably going in a Nighthawk if I have to guess? Or not?
Yeah, no, I'll do that, probably. Unless he's listening.
Unless he's listening.
In which case I won't do that.
Yeah, Petya, you should be watching the stream. Because there's nothing more important to do. Well, except for you and me then, OmegaBolt. As I said on Facebook, I do have something more important to do than watch the stream. Right?
Yeah, I guess you do, yeah. It's pretty important. Okay, let's build some stuff.
Yeah, let's kill some other stuff.
Oh,
Careful, he's got most of his forces over there. Ooh, almost. And dead. Cool.
Player defeated.
Oh, come on.
Graion just gave up.
Kidding me?
Seriously?
Well, okay, but you did see on those vehicles, the Shoguns, when they were flashing, that's basically their repair, like, just like infantry actually, tier 2 vehicles also self-repair, slowly, and tier 3 will repair a little bit faster.
And I'm gonna have to go against mevitar, or Graion, cool.
Blueprint
Yeah.
ready, sir.
New construction options. Building.
I could also run to you.
You could, but that would be
Building.
embarrassing.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
And I was
Building.
doing so well using hotkeys just a moment ago, and now I'm fucking up again.
Construction complete.
Why, what hotkeys are you doing?
Cannot deploy here.
Oh great, I can't even build my wall
Construction
properly.
complete. Building.
Oh yeah, I do that. That happens.
Construction complete. Building. Low power. New construction options.
Just
Building.
one square. It's all I needed.
Training. Construction
Yeah, that
complete.
should be fixed. I have the same
Unit
problem
ready.
here as well. It's just Westwood made the map and didn't make it
Construction
easy
complete.
to place
Training.
walls.
Unit ready. Building.
So to have a
Unit
look at what
ready.
you're doing. Well, basically the same as I am.
Yeah, I'm going for some
Unit ready.
bunkers. War factory's nearly ready.
Unit ready.
Well, I'm going to do
Construction
something
complete.
slightly different.
Unit ready. New construction options. Building.
Oh yeah,
Building.
that too.
Unit ready.
I forgot.
I'm a little bit ahead of mevitar, which is good.
Just a little.
Unit ready.
Oh, he's going for that. You can have
Unit
that.
ready.
I don't need that. Fuck that shit. I don't need it.
Unit ready.
I can hear a terror drone. But it's going to run straight into my bunkers.
Oh yeah, you've got bunkers. I don't.
Unit ready.
Well, you've got pillboxes.
Construction complete.
Mm-hmm.
New construction options. Building.
But
Unit ready.
he's got another.
Training.
He's got another terror drone
Insufficient funds.
near my miners.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if this will
Yes,
actually work.
sir.
Probably not, but
Unit ready.
What are you
I
doing?
won't be late. I won't be late.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving. Yes, sir. I've got the knowledge.
Unit ready.
Moving.
Okay, I got a few scorches. I'm going to load in some infantry and
Ready to soar. Riding on
maybe harass mevitar because he's got absolutely nothing.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Somebody call for some
I
black.
have
Unit lost.
study blueprint. Engineering.
Unit lost.
We'll have the power up in 30
Unit
seconds,
ready.
sir. Ready. Go time.
Unit lost.
Attacking. Orders. Attacking. Need a repair?
no, that didn't work. Was to
Building.
be expected though.
Unit lost.
Not
Unit
sure if he
ready.
planted the bomb.
All
Oh, he did
fired
then.
up. Pushing away.
Training.
Oh well.
Unit lost.
I was going for an early infantry rush, but nope.
Unit ready.
That request was denied. And now I'm
Yeah,
out of
ma-
money.
Ready to soar. Ignite.
Mevitar has kind of defended my
Fuel tanks are filled.
scorcher attack.
Pushing away.
Uh-oh.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building.
Yeah, your base is a bit more optimal than mine. Let's just say that.
Oh, yours is okay.
Unit ready.
Absolutely not mine.
Why? What's wrong with it? It's okay.
Combat trucks. Oh yeah, that.
Building.
Just because I suck at all red alerts.
Well, watch out because
Unit lost.
Mevitar has some, a siege
Unit
chopper.
ready.
Mm-hmm.
Unit
And he's
ready.
sending over a crazy island towards me.
Good day, Commander.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Building.
And I still have no money.
He might need a second refinery to.
I'm building one.
Okay. Whoops.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear. Armor at the ready.
Select target.
Uh-oh.
What?
Construction complete.
Oh, my base.
Unit ready. Our ally
Killed a
is
load of infantry with his demo truck.
Ouch. Now that secure funding, that happens automatically, right?
building.
Yeah.
Cool.
Unit ready.
Armor at the ready. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, so if you
Bring
lost
the big
everything,
guns.
like your refinery, and you didn't have enough to build one, you'd eventually get enough with that.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh,
Wave goodbye.
another
to
demo
that.
truck. It's good.
Unit ready.
We'll find a way.
I'm glad I'm against an allied opponent.
Our ally is under attack.
Why is that?
Because I'm pretty sure that Graion would be spamming those things against me as well.
Construction complete. Unit
Oh yeah,
ready.
he definitely would.
Construction complete.
There. Second refinery up and running. Awesome. Now let's actually
Unit ready.
get some stuff
Building.
built here.
Uh-oh.
is under attack.
Man,
Unit
how
ready.
does this keep happening to you?
Unit
Why don't
ready.
I still have any money? Okay, thank
Unit
goodness
ready.
all my Rocketeers are done.
Steady flow.
Let's try and
Training. Building.
get- I finally have
Unit
some cash.
ready.
That's good. Yeah, I got about 5,000. Mevitar sending a legion of Tesla troopers.
Construction complete.
Actually, let me do
Disguise
this.
wrecking.
Let's see if this will work.
Oh, get away, get away.
I won't be late.
Unit ready.
I'm here if you need me.
Our ally
I
is
can
under
go
attack.
anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm under attack.
Yeah, sorry,
Unit ready.
I can basically do absolutely nothing for you right now.
Well, that's okay.
I've got Graion to deal with, and I'm pretty scared already of his
Unit
force
ready.
that he has.
No, he hasn't got too much really.
Yeah, but he's ahead of me in technology, so
We can make adjustments.
I need to.
Unit
engineers.
ready. Training. Unit ready.
I've got the knowledge. I won't be late.
Well, so far no crashes, so it must have been those new maps
Yes,
then.
Unit
sir.
ready.
Well, they weren't all new maps.
Unit
I mean,
ready.
some of them worked before. We streamed them before.
I've got the knowledge.
Okay, but
So, I don't know what's happened really.
me neither.
I'll have a look when we finish.
Training.
Uh-oh, it's got quite a few siege choppers.
Unit ready.
And grinder tanks, I see.
Uh-oh.
Ouch. That's gonna hurt you.
Building infiltrated. Cache
Oh
stored.
my god, it actually worked.
Unit ready.
Get back, get back.
I sent a spy into Graion's, or no, not Graion, Mevitar's refinery, and it actually worked. He didn't notice it.
It's good.
Awesome. Yeah, oh
Unit
dear.
ready.
Now he has those Shogun artilleries. Fuck! Alright. Whoa, that's a massive field.
Building.
No,
On
don't
hold.
want that. Want more power.
Cancel.
Aren't the trees lovely? Transformer panels in order.
Yeah, I'll need to edit these grinder tanks because they lag quite a bit.
On the go.
Okay.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Oh, bollocks.
Cannot deploy here. Building.
There he comes
Our
again.
ally is under attack.
Like, they just grind the game quite literally down to what?
Building. Unit lost.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's have a look.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
What?
Construction complete. Repairing.
Mevitar,
Unit
please
ready.
do not come after me.
Our ally is under attack. Building.
Whatever you do, don't come after me.
Unit ready.
Oh, great.
Well, I hijacked some of his tanks.
Oh, you've got hijackers. Wait,
Our ally is under
your
attack.
allied spies don't do anything special, right?
No, they don't.
No.
Unit ready.
But they're a bit cheaper.
Yeah, I don't think cheap will work anything good against.
Unit ready.
Oh, great. So now he does that too, huh?
Well, what are you
So-
against? What are you doing?
Our ally is under
well,
attack.
he currently
Insufficient funds.
put a whatchamacallit, gap generator near that
Our ally is under attack.
oil
Unit
derrick in
ready.
the center between him and me.
Our base is
Oh,
under
yeah,
attack.
okay.
Waiting orders.
And now he's using his Shogun deploy
Unit ready.
against me.
Unit lost.
They won't see
Well,
it coming.
perhaps use, I don't know, Rocketeers?
Yeah, you mean these things.
Unit lost.
Well, I mean Rocketeers.
And over.
These things.
Or, Scramblers,
Unit
that's what they're
lost.
for already.
Unit ready.
Anti-tank.
Yes, sir.
Come on, this.
Unit
Yeah,
lost.
but he got scramblers too, and they suck. He's got full anti-air, and I basically don't.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll see if I can build some. Oh, he's got Boris now.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Ore miner under attack.
Hello, sir.
New construction options.
Oh my god,
Unit
he's
lost.
in my base.
Grenade!
Nice of you.
Building. Unit lost. Training. Our ally is under
Whoop,
attack.
deploy, deploy, deploy!
Unit lost. Ore miner under attack.
Yay, Boris died from radiation poisoning.
Oh great.
That's always a good thing.
Unit ready. Unit lost. I hear ya.
How good is Tanya against tanks here?
Unit lost.
She uses C4,
Unit
so if there's no
promoted.
anti-tank stuff, anti-infantry, then she'll be pretty good, probably.
Okay.
Building.
Oh yeah, I of course have this
Construction
tank
complete.
that you actually wanted me to voice, right?
Do I?
Building.
Do you?
Yeah, you know, that's that one tank
Building.
that I was supposed to voice last Sunday, but we didn't have enough time.
Unit lost.
Oh yeah, yeah, sorry, my brain went literally completely blank, I didn't remember.
I'm so good. Unit lost.
Yeah, I remember,
Construction
so
complete. Training.
we'll see if you ever get to do
Unit
it.
lost.
Oh,
Unit
Senatus and I
ready.
will definitely meet up sometime
Building.
again, and we'll do it for sure, no problem.
Boris versus Boris, and he's winning.
Unit lost.
Yay, Tesla Troopers killed him.
Unit ready.
Boris versus Boris, and Boris won.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, actually, Boris versus Boris and Tesla Troopers won. So.
Let's get to Insufficient funds.
Oh, I completely forgot to build another
Unit
war factory
ready.
after I lost it. Let's see.
go Tanya, go.
Unit lost.
Yes, Commander.
Unit ready.
Can you use my psychic sensors? Do you see what I see or not?
Unit
I
ready.
don't need to see that because I have full map reveal already.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you still see that? Do you see the lines or not?
Unit ready.
Not really.
Okay.
Without a trace.
At least I'm not even
got
paying
the
attention. I'm doing
Got the
things
plans right
for me
here.
to survive.
Unit lost.
Okay, so actually
Yeah, I
let's
know.
get Tanya inside of Mevitar's base and do some minor damage there.
Construction complete.
That's good.
And he didn't even notice yet. Or he,
Well, I'm-
now
Building.
he did, but took him a while. And I need to
Building.
be building some tanks, I guess.
Whoa, yes. Mevitar's base, if you want some
Oil
action.
refinery captured. Acquiring additional resources. Training.
Uh-oh.
Construction complete.
Without a trace. Without a trace.
Oh wow, they have quite a good range, those
Unit
things.
ready.
Oh, you're doing that. Awesome.
It is time,
Don't know why I seem surprised, but...
On the way.
Unit ready.
Oh...
Unit
Die,
ready.
Boris.
Sound plan. Enjoy the show, my
Unit ready.
friend.
Without a trace. I'm gone.
I'm not really talking about what I'm doing because I'm
allies
afraid
under
that
attack.
Graion and Mevitar are listening
Building.
in, and I do have a few nice things planned here, so...
Yeah, someone's attacking my base. Oh no, he dropped loads of infantry in there as well.
Let's get to it. Our ally is under attack.
I don't
Unit
need-
ready.
It's distracting.
Mm-hmm. I'm almost done with those. No, get a crap load of these things.
On the mark, sir. Already there.
Construction
another one.
complete.
Awesome.
I'm gone.
Oh hey, I hear another Boris has arrived.
What's it gonna be?
Yeah, it was Mevitars.
Heading out.
I don't know what Graion is doing, but it doesn't seem like he's doing anything.
Unit ready.
Oh, he did just destroy my last refinery.
Looks good
Oh,
to
then
me.
he's focusing on you and
Attack
taking out
formation.
the stronger one first.
Well, he distracted me.
And that is his tier 2 stuff.
Destination
Gone.
command.
Unit lost.
Securing position.
Our
Oh.
ally is under attack.
He just took out my war palace as well.
Oh,
Building.
Which means no more Tesla mammoths for me.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Bound forward.
so let's get this on the sheet
Unit lost.
there as well. Oh, so he did notice.
Removing.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Notice what?
Big spot.
Ah, Corona Legionnaires.
Unit ready.
Yeah,
Our
Fuck.
ally is under attack.
and my Tanya, he did notice
Training.
them. Darn it! That was so nicely planned.
Building.
Damn you, Mevitar.
Unit ready. Our ally is under attack.
Okay, this is why demo trucks were changed in Mental Omega.
Unit
And he
ready.
spied my war factory, and I was watching as well, and I saw it, and I couldn't do anything.
Locked and
Sorry to
loaded.
hear that.
Yeah, I'm dead, by the way.
Unit lost.
This is
I'm pretty much lost.
Construction
I'm
complete.
pretty much lost in it.
Unit ready. Our ally is
it.
under
Well,
attack.
keep going. He's retreated,
Building.
No,
On hold.
kind of.
Unit ready.
who retreated?
Mevitar, but he's actually
Our ally
attacking
is under
somewhere else
attack.
instead.
Yeah, but they're attacking you, and they're basically leaving me alone. I mean,
Yeah, so do something. You've got loads of vortex tanks.
yeah, but I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I'll-
use them yet.
Unit ready.
Why? I'll beacon you.
Beacon
Look.
detected.
Beacon, attack, destroy his forces. Send a scrambler. Send your scramblers,
Unit
quick.
ready.
Listening, sir.
Our ally is under attack.
On it, on it.
Cool. Teamwork.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Hey, run away, Boris. Run away.
Building.
Okay, well
Unit
you
lost.
went a bit too far.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Construction complete. Building.
Really? You've got loads of tanks. You could take out their forward base, I
Unit
think.
ready. Construction complete. Ore miner under attack. Our ally is
Okay,
under
for some reason
attack.
Graion keeps uselessly attacking with
What's it gonna be?
his bombers.
Lights out.
Unit ready. Select target. Ore miner under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Master control, bitch!
Unit
Oh, that's
ready.
what that blink was I was wondering.
Yeah, but he basically
New rally
EMP'd my
point
stuff, and now
established.
it's
Unit
gone.
lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, but they were,
New rally point established.
well, they weren't really yours, were they?
Primary building selected. Our ally is under attack.
Well,
Unit ready.
I completely forgot about that. Ooh,
Select target.
I completely forgot about this as well. What's this?
Unit ready.
Combat, and this is...
Select
Oh yeah,
target.
so the Allies have a, I guess, new support power.
Ore miner under attack.
And that is?
For tier 2, and it's called combat drugs, and you can use it on infantry, and it will temporarily boost their damage and speed.
Okay, just infantry. I was
And
curious
there's
about-
also only basic infantry, so barracks level infantry.
Okay.
Ore miner under attack.
We'll be there.
Well, let's see what this does then.
Our ally is under attack.
I'm seeing what you're doing there, but I'm not scared.
No time for prisoners.
Unit lost.
Yeah, just don't send your tanks straight into that prison tower.
Don't worry. He doesn't have any power anymore.
Ah, okay.
Now he
Ore
does,
miner
but
under attack.
it should be over anytime soon.
Unit lost. Our ally is under attack.
Nice
Unit
explosions.
lost. Unit lost.
No, I think this is better. Let's go after these things first. Go. Barracks.
Our base
Next.
is under attack. Unit lost.
Oh, I don't know what the hell you're
Our
doing.
ally is
I
under
couldn't even
attack.
care anymore.
Oh, someone destroyed the oil derrick.
Our
Oh,
base is under attack.
see if I
Unit
care.
lost.
I'm gonna destroy Graions.
Yeah, go on.
I'm surprised
Unit
that you didn't
lost.
capture that oil derrick
Our
yet.
ally is under attack.
Oh,
Low power.
Oh, great. Mevitar is attacking me.
yeah.
Little help here, or
Yeah, I'm coming, but
Ore miner
I don't have
under
much ready.
Our
Me
base
neither.
is under attack.
Closing in.
See, Mevitar's better at me
Our base is
at my
under
own mod,
attack.
which is kind of strange.
Ore miner under
But then
But
again,
is he-
isn't Mevitar better
Our
at
base is
any
under
mod
attack.
than the mod
Oh,
maker?
what are you saying? Oh, maybe.
Our base is under attack.
It's just,
I can't believe that I'm actually winning this skirmish against Graion here.
yeah, keep going. You've got him. You've defeated him.
Pretty much.
It's just that we've lost. Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
Our base is under attack.
I'm not even paying attention anymore to my own
Our
base, you know
ally
that.
is under attack.
Oh yeah,
Unit
Equalizer was EMP blast, right?
it is.
Our
Yeah.
ally is under attack.
Driver up.
I don't care.
Training. Ore miner under attack.
Okay, well,
Unit
just
lost.
build a refinery. I think
Securing
you
position.
probably need
Building.
one.
I have no refineries
Unit
left.
ready.
No, you've got one, but you've not many miners left.
Oh,
So
I don't have a war factory.
Unit lost.
Fire zone.
well,
Come on.
money is more important.
EMP, get. Oh, I've got plenty of money at the moment. It's
Really?
just that.
Unit lost.
Yeah, it's just that I want my EMP to be over. Thank you, finally.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Player
Ah,
defeated.
Graion actually gave up.
Vehicle ready.
Okay.
Destination.
Our ally
Revenge.
is under attack.
Fire
unit
zone
ready.
confirmed.
Our ally is under attack. Unit ready.
Now let's engage this revenge, shall we?
Don't run away. You're going in the direction of the tanks.
Closing in. What's the word? Loaded up and
Unit
No, I'm not.
ready.
Yeah, you are. Okay, now you're not.
vehicle ready.
I never was.
Securing position. Commencing
Our
assault.
ally is under attack.
Okay.
Unit
Let's see
ready.
what damage I can do with what I have left against Mevitar. I'm actually really surprised I was able to defeat Graion.
Our ally is under attack.
Driver
Yeah,
up.
why is that EMP so freaking long?
Unit ready.
Blueprints ready, sir.
Which one?
Loaded up and trucking.
Off the equalizer.
Unit reporting.
Okay, I don't know if it really is, but
It lasted like a century,
Our
to
ally
my
is under
feeling.
attack. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
No, just keep attacking them. Keep attacking those things.
Driver
Unit
up.
ready.
Securing position. Weapon ready.
And go for that. Main building.
oh,
Destination
What?
commencing assault.
Unit
well,
ready.
no, I was just surprised that I actually defended
Ready to roll.
New
Mevitar's
construction
base.
options.
I mean, my base. I mean, why would I
Goodbye,
defend that?
Mevitar.
Ready to roll.
Might I actually win this
Unit
then?
ready.
Commencing assault.
I think I will destroy these three first.
Player defeated.
Nice.
You are victorious.
What?
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 Hey, look at that. We won. That's pretty good.
What happened?
Yeah, you won. You won the game.
Seriously, this is my first ever victory.
Yep. Yeah. You won the game.
I'm a bit baffled. My vortexes and penguins saved the day. What the hell?
I mean, you know, hopefully no one left the stream earlier because they've missed the best moment
Absolutely.
ever. I suppose.
Well, we have 9 viewers, and we had 9 viewers when we started, so I guess that the same amount of viewers are still here. What the fuck, man? Didn't see that one coming. And it seems that Starku completely forgot about the stream.
No, that's good. That shows that news works.
Man, I wish I was this good in Mental Omega.
Well, I think I was a distraction.
Yeah, I was just this just shows that I'm biding my time, gathering my forces, and just go up for an all-out attack. And if that works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'll play these guys fine.
Yeah, you've done some alterations to their chopper, right?
Since when? Not really.
I thought that there would be only a chance that a mine would spawn somewhere when you deploy it,
Oh well,
instead of a guarantee.
Well, it's a small change basically. It doesn't spawn. Before, when you deployed it, it spawned 3x3
Mm-hmm.
cell mines basically, and now it's kind of random. So it's not just a full block of mines.
Well, you're a little ahead of mevitar at the moment. He got his barracks out just a few seconds after you did. So, yeah, you're just a little ahead.
Okay.
Sahara Mirage. I think that this was a miniature version of one of Yuri's Revenge own missions, right?
It's not exactly, but I think the middle bit.
Yeah, the middle bit, it was full land instead of this little lake in the center, and it was a little bit more extended in the north, well, in all ways around, but it's basically the same. It's the same concept, at least. And that was the mission where you actually were, if I recall, that was the mission where you had to rescue Romanov. And once you did, you got access to the Iron Curtain and the demo truck, which you could use in unison to make sure your demo trucks were immune to mind control. You would get them further into the base. I remember that very well, yeah.
Maybe I don't, so...
I love that mission. Careful, careful.
Careful.
Yeah, oh wait, that was your doggy instead of his. Careful, mevitar! Run, 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 little engineer, run!
What? Where are you looking?
His base, where your dog is.
Yeah. I
He's
thought,
got-
I assumed it was dead.
Yeah. Just keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. Forget the engineer because of the pillbox. Get away,
Yeah,
get away, get away,
I'm
get
not
away.
looking, I'm
Oh,
not looking.
darn it. I thought you were.
No, I got better things to do.
Yeah. Things that I didn't do. So, who's going to try and capture those oil derricks? You're going for these at least? Oh, there's the first Scorcher, and the second Scorcher. Remind me, the Scorchers are the ones that... Yeah,
Yep.
you can put in infantry. And those would give you medium range missiles, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a low-grade siege unit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty much... No, it's actually not pretty much equal ground. You're ahead of mevitar. He
Good.
just built his second refinery, and you already have your radar, so... Well, here you go, here you go. Little skirmish going on. So far, mevitar has gotten the two northern oil derricks. You got one of the southern ones. There are these things. Let's have a look-see. They are going to attack. The war factory. Wow, that's significant damage there. So that's for a tier 1 unit. And they're pretty decent anti-tank as well. Wow. Actually, if you were to continue, you might have actually done some even more damage to him. Oh, but you're just gathering back up here. I see. Infantry isn't that much. Damn. Remind me to pick Soviets next time if I choose. Because
Well-
spamming these things will be easy.
They have been nerfed several times already, but
This is, I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, and just look at the damage you're doing. By just driving around and staying in one place for 1 second and shooting. And run away. Oh no! Go. You've got him on the ropes. If you would continue with this, you could definitely defeat him easily. Are you going to do this? No, of course not. Ah, the field repair.
yeah, it's a little bit different than it was before, so probably need some more changes.
One more,
Balancing.
come on. One more salvo, should be enough. And done. Okay, so they did their job practically perfectly. And my speech is already deteriorating already. Of a single sip of beer, wow. Guess I need another then.
Yeah. Why stop now?
Yeah. Well, definitely you have the economical advantage at the moment. And you just built something. Oh, some anti-air. What did he do?
Oh. Well, he's taken all my
Oh, Derek's in the south. I see.
Derek's, yeah. And in the one in the north as well. I had.
Yeah, but he had that first.
True.
Just scratching my back here. Seems that he is going for the airfield. Yep. So you... Oh wait, careful. He's got his tank station near the machine shop. Careful. And he's moving in.
Oh, I just see him.
He's moving in. Well, let's see what this will result in.
Probably his absolute destruction, to be honest.
Yeah, do be careful if he gets too close to your miners. Hecthor, what's wrong with you? Are you that shaken up because I kicked your ass? Come on. Why am I spoiling everything, Speeder? It's because I'm streaming, I'm giving play-by-play. And the fact that one of the players is on the other end of my Skype conversation doesn't bother me. Because I know that mevitar is listening in. And otherwise, this stream would be boringly silent. Don't you
Yeah, I
agree?
mean, you got to talk about what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of streaming live. Ouch. That should hurt a little bit. Whoa, look at the massive force of infantry over here. Haha. And you definitely need some anti-air to support this tank group.
Yeah.
Because that engineer indeed isn't going to survive.
Well, I got some mortar troopers.
Mm-hmm. There come the tanks. He's got quite a lot of tanks, bro. Especially with that air support from the Rocketeers. Careful, he's going for your miners.
Yep. Well, I got not a lot.
No, he doesn't have a lot either. But he's going all the way back. Where are you going? War factory?
Possibly.
Or nope.
It's just to drive through. Straight to that.
He was going for your oil derrick. I was afraid of that. But of course, you will retaliate.
If I keep watching, getting distracted now.
Not my fault. And he's paradropping a bunch of infantry in your base.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's rock and roll!
there's Tanya. Hello. And here come 4 more fighters.
Boris has arrived.
And you've got Boris. Ah, there's the super helicopter. Oh, yeah. Oh, they actually succeeded.
Oops.
Ooh, well, it seems that mevitar finally figured out the power of the vortex cannon and is now gonna spam him against you. Think I may have inspired him?
Yeah, possibly.
But then again, I did have about 7, maybe 8 that were surviving. But that was all I had, basically.
Okay, let's see.
And that was that entire force dealt with. But I see that you're going for a pretty heavy air assault.
Well, I run out of money now, so and
Yeah, I see that.
these are the. Oh no, there's ore in the middle, but that's it. That's not very good.
No, it's not. But the thing is, he isn't occupying any buildings in the front of, in the front of his base. So if you could move those infantry of yours from where you have them to where he has, or he should have, then you can actually get rid of his miners easily. Just another little tip from your friendly neighborhood streamer.
Yeah.
To the British Overlord.
Whoops.
Now, what is that red cloud effect again that I see on the infantry?
That just reduces their firepower.
Okay. Oh yeah, firepower. Get away, get away, get away!
They're very slowly moving away.
Careful behind your base.
Needs underway.
What?
Behind your base.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't see anything?
Behind my base.
Yeah, behind your base.
Well, maybe it's in the shroud.
Okay,
Oh, hello.
there you go.
Yeah, I couldn't see that.
That was in the shroud, really.
So you were cheating there.
Of course I am, I always do that. Graion, why aren't you in the game? We were waiting for you. And Petya needs your help, OmegaBolt.
Well, is this the time? What do you want my help with?
Oh, okay. I don't know what he wants, but I guess that will have to be sorted out after the stream.
Oh.
Ooh, that hurt. Those helicopters don't have any anti-air, right?
No, they don't.
So you definitely need the siege choppers.
Or, yeah, siege choppers.
Or just regular anti-air.
I have no money though, so.
I see. But neither does he.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and shit. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Graion is looking in into Petja's issue at the moment, so not to worry. Now could he have 15, 18 if 15, 19 should be the only one posted on the forums? On the top page.
On the top of it, yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Let's have a look at what these fighters are going for. Heading in that direction, probably going directly north then. What?
What?
Did he forget them?
Possibly.
He like sent his fighters to the east and they didn't do anything beyond that. Well, here you go. Run away, run away, run away!
Can he see where I've deployed them, or is he just guessing
Uh,
and being accurate?
I think he's just guessing. Oh, that vortex cannon is powerful.
Too powerful, yeah. It's powerful.
It's not too powerful, it's just powerful.
Well, I don't know, I am wondering how to counter them.
From the air, of course.
Yeah, but I don't have any anti-vehicle air units.
No, you don't need anti-air, you need air. From
Yeah,
the
I
air.
said I don't have any anti-vehicle air units.
Okay.
So,
Well, those buildings are gonna get unoccupied real fast.
yeah.
And your engineers are gonna die real fast. And your miners are gonna die real fast. Especially with that defense support over here.
Oh, yeah, but I got a load of drones into his vortex tanks. So he had to destroy them. Just painful. Okay, what the hell am I doing?
I don't know. He does have you pretty much on the ropes here.
Yeah, but I'm building some artillery.
Yeah, but he's got money again, so... What the hell are those planes doing constantly? Luckily your artillery is to spread damage and do a lot of damage as well to tanks. But they are meant as anti-tank, right?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Whereas the Penguin is more
Oops.
to
It's anti-infantry, basically. And siege,
yeah,
obviously.
anti-infantry. It's gonna be so annoying, and he just keeps attacking your miners until you run out of money completely, which basically happened.
Okay, I don't know why it's lagging.
Viewers, should I tell him about this or not? I don't think I will. But just look to the west of your base.
Shit, okay. Well, it's over anyway, I'm dead.
Yeah, and especially now that he sent
Some spies.
spies, yeah. To your... Oh! You got that one.
Just in case. Just in time.
Yeah, but he did get
Get
your
my war
war
factory.
factory, so...
Okay.
Oh, I don't think that Fetcher has the password.
Well, he does, because I sent him the PM on Revora.
So it should be the same as everything else.
Well, there's only a password for the download anyway.
So that's Tanya combined with... Are those peacekeepers?
Yeah.
Ah, that is painful. That's just downright painful. Whoa! And that's just downright effective. And just imagine, I had at least double of this.
Yeah, there's no hope.
No.
Well, what have I got? Nothing.
Mevitar understands the power of the vortex now.
Well, I'm just going to be annoying and paratroop some dudes into his base.
I see now. With one of those emergency shelter things. Then you're gonna destroy his battle lab with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh well. Serious destruction is going on over here. He's got a fifth coming now. I guess that Mevitar now loves the vortex cannon. He thinks if even Doomhammer can win with this, then sure as hell I can.
Yeah, kill Tanya anyway.
Just rubbing it in.
Okay, well I might as well surrender.
Yeah, you
Players
got.
defeated.
Yeah, okay. It was an interesting battle to say the least.
Let's just start.
Just start. Good. Okay then, let's get the show on the road. Final match tonight.
Okay, let's see if either of us can destroy Mevitar and his vortex tanks.
So it should definitely be a 2 versus 1 first.
Well, maybe, yeah. Whoops.
It seems that Mevitar was just 1 second behind you. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Oh. No. It's like... Uh-huh. Oh, you actually went for power first?
Yeah, I clicked on it straight away.
I know how you feel. But Mevitar is running behind you. He doesn't have power yet. But then again, he could go for oil there or refineries first.
You could?
No, he's actually going for power. But like I said, he's just running a few seconds behind you.
Okay, and my dog's being useless at stopping anything from getting in. Oh no.
I guess so.
Killed it. He killed it.
Always going for the early garrisons, eh?
Well, yeah, it stops any more infantry getting in.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is this engineer going to do?
Well, there's a couple of oil derricks around.
Yeah, in the center, and also 2 behind your base. Well, you know that. So yeah, there are 3 oil derricks in the center. There's a airfield in the center, and each base starts off with 2 oil derricks very close by. So this map is pretty balanced. Also, a few garrisonable buildings in the center near the players' bases. So I'd say it's pretty decently balanced. Graion already at War Factory, but not focusing too much effort on infantry yet. Actually, he is doing slightly some work. Like I said, not that much. Mevitar, also War Factory already. That didn't work out too well for you.
Well, stopped him for a bit.
Yeah, it did. And he eventually needed to put an engineer inside of that structure. Because it was pretty much close to being uninhabitable. Ooh, low power.
Yep.
Ouch. But you're the only one. Three engineers heading towards the center, so I'm seeing he already.
Well, I'll make sure he doesn't
has
get
one.
anything.
Could be that he is going for it. Yeah, he's going to repair that. So you could actually take advantage of that if you still have that. Yeah, you still have that. You could actually take advantage of that. Not anymore. Too late. And and I'm pretty sure he got the airfield as well.
No, I have the airfield.
Oh, you have it. Oh yeah, it's slightly more light than dark purple, indeed. Right, I'm seeing a few Scorchers on Graion's side. Also Terror drones. Goodbye. Watching you, Mo.
Oh yeah, thanks for watching.
And a second. Yeah, it took me forever to realize that I needed a second War Factory during our match.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, it does help.
But you're the only one who has one, actually. A second.
Alright, okay.
So you're a little ahead by that, but in terms of tacking up, you're a little behind. But mevitar is too.
Yeah, he's got a few tanks though.
Yeah, a few, quite a few. And I see that Graion already has a siege chopper out.
Yeah. No, my engineer.
And the rest of your guys.
Yeah, so quite a bit of money.
Darn it. And there comes another siege chopper, so... Ah, good. Will this single anti-air be against that?
Well, they're not anti-tank, so...
Oh, you've got that as well. Ah, it's pretty good, actually. For tier 1 anti-air, they do pretty significant damage against the siege choppers.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no T2 anti-air or anything, so they're basically the mobile anti-air for the Soviets.
Well, siege choppers are considered anti-air a little bit, right?
Yeah, they shoot air, yeah, but they're not... I mean, they're okay, but they're not, you know, dedicated anti-air or anything.
Yeah, but mevitar has quite a lot of tanks, and now also a couple of Rocketeers. While you are at tech level 2 as well, but you're trying to defend your base a lot. And so far, no one has taken this war to the sea yet. Oh wait, mevitar did. Just now. Just now mevitar took this war to the sea.
Yeah, well... he's gonna win, because for some reason, I can't see my naval yard as being buildable.
What?
So I don't know why that is.
What? I wonder if Graion can...
Yeah, we'll see.
Because if he can't see it, then you're pretty much bones. Both of you. But Graion has no power at the moment. Oh, no he does. No he does. Ah, he's using V3 launchers against your airfield. Smart. Man, those things move slow. Artillery versus artillery. No, he's just going to go after your tanks and infantry.
I can't even see them. They're in the shroud. Shit.
And terror drones coming in. Ouch.
Oh, not one got in.
No, luckily for you. Lucky for you. But he still has those two missile launchers there. Also, he doesn't be doing anything with the Scorchers. At all.
Did you ask Graion if you can build the things?
I'll ask him. I'm just gonna ask it in game.
I mean, it's unlikely that he will be able to if I can.
What? Mevitar? Graion. I did ask Graion, right?
Yes, you did, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you did, yeah.
Well, I
He said
know
he
that
can't.
he can't.
No.
Oh dear. Then this is completely unbalanced at the moment. Oh, so you're gonna go through for a nice little approach there. Nice. And still those V3 rockets are doing damage to you. And no matter what you put in there, they're just gonna keep attacking you. Over and over and over again. Especially now that he's moving them closer. That's work. And just move straight. Oh, you've got a few siege jumpers as well. You're so
I
close.
think I'm lagging or something.
We're so close. Get them, get them, get him. Run, Graion, run!
Oh, but he's got. Oh no. Whoops. Kill it.
Ooh, shit's
Oh.
going. And a demo truck. Ouch. So what is Libya's special thing?
It's the Devastator, which is basically a sort of big, heavy T3 tank, and it can deploy, which will massively boost the firepower of basic infantry that's around it.
But does it have anything to fight with itself or not?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's got cannons to kill things.
Ah, those demo trucks just keep on going. And I think that you're pretty excited that in 3 weeks Metzl gonna host the final Soviet sub-faction spotlight for Confederation. It's definitely your place to be, right?
Oh yeah, if it is, then I'll be there.
Bomb buggies all day long. Because here come your demo trucks, that's why I mentioned it.
Oh, damn. Didn't want to go that way.
Boom! No, go the other way, go the other way! Run, 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 run. But I have to admit that Red Resurrection has got plenty of stuff when it comes to artillery.
Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah.
And Shitcoin just survives that. He's just standing in the middle of all that radiation, being like, ha! I don't feel a thing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well, let's see that thing then. And you might want to send 2 of those miners to the other refinery, because it seems that they're not doing anything. Oh, they are. It just takes a long time because of the massive queue.
Well, I got no. Yeah, there's no money left there, so.
Yeah, but there's still money left in the center.
Yeah, I need to expand.
Definitely. Holy Chrono Legionnaire, Batman.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just saying that mevitar has a ton of Chrono Legionnaires.
Yeah.
And a ton of Rocketeers as well.
Well, you just spoil it, so I'm gonna be able to kill them.
If he's going to go after you. Yeah, sorry mevitar, that's what you get when you're on the stream. When you're listening in on the stream. Well, you know it's gonna get spoiled. Oh, hi Mindhawk. This is OmegaBolt's mod, Red Resurrection. I occasionally take my time on Friday and stream this. Just about once each month. Come on, do it. Oh, it is. Yay!
Okay, so.
But here comes another one. Oh my god, he has a nuclear silo. Damn! Okay, so
Whoa.
that's the Libyan special that I have with you right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Looks badass. Can't wait to see it in action.
Shh, these Rocketeers.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. And okay, now he has a chronosphere.
What is he planning to do?
I don't know. No. Oh, those Chrono Legionnaires are behind your base. Near your
Oh,
oil
I see.
derrick.
Fucking.
Holy crap, that's a lot of them. mevitar, aren't you overdoing it a little bit, perhaps?
Yeah, but he's trying to prove a point.
That? What point?
That he'll do this.
That he's listening in on the stream and is utterly gonna wipe you out like this?
Uh-huh.
Or that he can win without using the vortex. Well, I see that he still has a lot left, so meh.
Come on, you miners, what are you fucking doing?
And then Speeder says, and that's why you don't decrease the Chrono Legionnaire's price. Gone in 2 seconds.
Well, I'll just make him weaker then or something.
I'll just do that. And he's just rebuilding even more and even more and even more of them. Jesus. Ooh! Shitcoin in your miner.
Where's that?
Center of the map.
Oh yeah, I see. Dead.
That shit's going in your miner. Oh wait.
No infantry left.
That's a grinder. That's a scorcher. the hell? More Scorch. Okay, okay, so he still is going for that approach. I'm just looking around. Oh, but the nuclear silo is gone. Cool. Probably at the hands of mevitar. Let's see. I see. I see a question. Not a real question, but a comment from Mr. Thayer. Your special tank. The orange on the tank might be better to be changed to the player's house color.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, so now you're using vortex tanks. Oh man, I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. But I have an idea what mevitar is gonna do. Holy shit! Just half of your infantry gone in one shot.
Well, you know, Graion didn't help. He didn't support me whatsoever. So
No.
he's gonna have to face it at some point.
Was that your own or was that Graion's?
Graion's.
Ow. Yeah, the thing is, there's not much going on in Graion's base besides that he's just building stuff. Just like mevitar, all the action is going on in OmegaBolt's base. OmegaBolt is being the victim here. And my beer is empty. Oh well, Graion has got his nuclear silo back. You're just getting your ass kicked by demo trucks, Chrono Legionnaires. Yeah. I guess that they're pretty mad that you and I beat them so easily, but and that they're just taking it out on you because I'm no longer there in the game and because I'm spoiling everything. Yeah, those Chrono Legionnaires are just moving in again. And here are your doggies and your terror drones. And there's Chitskoy again. Oh, is Chitskoy or is in a vortex tank? So now he's actually assisting you a little bit. Probably unintentionally, but still. Yeah, you're boned and a half here. That's not gonna be enough, mevitar. But I have to say, it's honorable of mevitar that he isn't using his naval yard at all.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem with that is. To look at it, more effing problems to deal with. Okay, thanks. Well done.
I just wanted to
Always
be
tempting people to do evil.
That is because I am evil myself. I can't help it. I mean, if you're evil and you know it, clap your hands. Hey, at least I'm not a mean guy. I'm not a mean guy. I just happen to be diabolically evil, that's all. And now those things are just moving closer towards Graion. but without any real anti-air. That should be enough. Run away.
Well, they're not. No, these choppers suck
No,
against me.
I know. But at least they got them on the ropes. You know? Let's back on the Rocketeers. And he still hasn't used his Chronosphere. Or his shipyard. Let's see what this Groiner's gonna do. Nice double bass.
What?
I'm listening to the music. I'm listening to the soundtrack, and it definitely has a nice double bass.
Okay. What track is it?
I don't know. I
Ah,
don't know. That definitely had a nice double bass in the end. Ah, this is so random. First I'm planning evil, and then I'm suddenly talking about the music. Like, what? Come on, mevitar, use your fucking naval yard. Just do some mischief. Because Graion's nuke is about ready, and he's coming for OmegaBolt.
no, he won't be.
That was expected. That was to be expected. 42
What was
seconds left. And mevitar just deployed his Nighthawks with all engineers.
Oh, I just saw it. Oh, and he's totally infiltrated his base.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quit and observe because I've got nothing.
Player defeated.
Oh well. Oh well. But at least mevitar or Graion has no power, and he's gonna have to focus on attacking behind his own base. But I think those, yeah, that should be enough. Yep. Oh, Chrono Legionnaires back. Another support with the drones. That's not the next target.
Oh, but they phased it in time.
Yeah, they did. But only just. There are only four or five left.
He's got his vertigo launchers, should I say.
Yeah, vertigo launchers. That's not my fault. Oh, you should have deployed them.
Yeah, you gotta deploy the... There's a bit of micromanagement.
I don't think the Scorchers are gonna do much.
Well, Graion's Shitskoy is ripping apart mevitar's vehicles.
Really? In the base? I heard something indeed, but I don't see him. I hear him, I don't see him.
Well, he's around, he's just jumping.
Oh, there he is, there he is.
Stuff.
I see him. But it's still not the end of the Chrono Legionnaires. And they're behind that tree. 3 of them. Rocketeers. And... yeah, like those vertigo launchers are actually gonna do something against the Chrono Legionnaires. It's like the most useless tactic if you ask me.
Well, yeah. Just deploy that.
Well, that's the last of those Chrono Legionnaires. But yeah, mevitar is definitely abusing the Silex. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely at Speeder's request.
Probably.
Well,
Surprisingly.
Graion's managed to hold on, if he can get his power back up, he's not going to be too bad.
No, then he just needs to hold out for 42 seconds. And I see that some spies are heading towards...
Yeah.
Those are definitely spies.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't see... No, I might be mistaken. Come on. You know that those are spies. Could have used them far better. Just get your power back up, Graion.
He's got it back up. Oh yeah, build a nuke reactor.
Yeah, just a few more seconds and then boom, baby. But where should he launch it? What is the best option, do you think?
Probably just near his gap generator. He'll get the war factory and the science lab and the power plants.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
just the
War
central.
factory, lab, power plants, air defense, I see. Yeah, that could be useful. Oh, that power. Yeah, okay. Oh, here. I see. And the power is offline again.
Ouch.
Ah, Graion.
Oh, and he's on zero. He's counted down as well.
Yeah. This was perfect timing on the Alpha of mevitar for sure.
Yeah, it depends if he's going to be able to use it. Oh, he's got some vortex tanks there.
Yeah. Graion has to be careful about those. But if he could get a couple of those mind control troopers in to capture those things. Ouch.
Yeah, I don't want to leave your tanks clumped up like that. Volkov can withstand.
3, 2, 1. Power is online. Launch it, goddammit. And do it now. There you go.
Let's see where he did it. Maybe he's listening.
Oh, Graion was definitely listening in on this. But so is mevitar. Yep, exactly what you predicted. So that proves it to you that he is in fact listening. Hey, we got 12 viewers.
Not bad.
No. Not bad. And just imagine that how many viewers we're gonna get once you go public with this. We'll have one whole
Yeah,
viewer
we'll see.
more.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And we might have 1 or 2 players more as well.
Well, that'll be good.
Yeah, if you can get more players, that would be awesome. But how many players did you have on Apocalypse?
Well, I don't know, none. I mean, I never played that with anyone else, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, no one, I don't think anyone really played it or anything. It's that usual stuff where everyone kind of posts on the forums and is like, oh, it looks good or whatever, but nobody actually bothers to play it.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Is Volkov clonable?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Tsitskoy as well?
Yeah, all heroes are at the moment.
Ah.
I haven't changed it.
Don't change it. Excellent. Tsitskoy is in one of the vortex cannons, and now in the second as well. Awesome. But careful. There he goes. And it seems that mevitar's chronosphere is
Expanded.
almost ready again. Yeah, and he expanded pretty much far away.
What did he use it on last time?
To get the spies behind the base again, probably.
Oh, okay. Well, he's building a lot of infantry in a strange square.
Well, Graion is spending his money. He's just it seems that he's going for a lot of infantry and scorchers with infantry inside of him.
Looks like he's going to lose his shit's going in the same place as last time.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I think he should build some vertigos and demolish those garrison buildings.
That would be a good start. And already I'm hearing a spy disguise himself, so we're gonna have the same issue. He's definitely gonna use his spies inside of those Nighthawk transports.
And Graham's moving in with his
And put him
scorches.
behind the base again. Like he's using the scorches indeed. And, the master control has been used.
That was quite good. I didn't even notice the animation there. So
Yeah, I do. I did. I heard it at least. And I was very close to it, so yeah, I heard it. Hey, how come that you're not spending any of your money?
me, very funny.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, I can be a comedian sometimes.
A comedian.
Yeah, I have to entertain my viewers. With the occasional joke. I mean, you gotta understand
Yeah,
that.
that's good. That's good. You've got to do that.
You have to understand that. Occasionally it just has to be done. He's definitely going for more anti-air and scorchers at the moment.
Oh.
Yep.
Some
Again,
Nighthawks.
directly behind the base. Spies.
Got to target fire those sentry guns.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, but he just let the last one go. What's he doing?
Well, that was to be expected anyways.
Why? He could have killed it.
No, it was too much micromanagement, I guess. I mean, he did. Mevitar definitely had sufficient spies there, and sufficient
Just
stuff there.
just to get past his micro.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, deploy those guardians, Mevitar. Or you could have done earlier.
Those guardians.
Oh, not sure who's actually going to win. Probably Graion, I guess.
So far it's pretty. This is pretty even.
Yeah, but he's got Volkov, so
Surprisingly even. I mean, OmegaBolt, or sorry, that's you. Mevitar clearly has the technological advantage with Chronosphere being ready at every single time. That before Graion can do anything, and he just keeps going for the power. And of course, Mevitar now also knows the power of the vortex cannon, so he's bound to use more of those.
yeah, but they haven't been doing too much this game, besides to me.
Yeah, besides to you. But I'm also surprised that we're not seeing a lot more nukes, demo trucks.
Well, I'm not sure how I'd get them in, really.
Yeah.
Maybe around the side to that refinery of Mevitar's.
Could go around indeed.
I think he just lost both of his Volkovs, which is not very good.
Well.
Oh no, he's got one. He's got one. And no, he's got both of them. Sorry, I was just tripping.
Nuke launch again.
Yeah,
Where
but he's
is
not
it?
pushing the front of his base.
No, probably not. Would it surprise me if he goes for power actually? Yeah! That's basically where I had it in mind. I had planned a little more south, so they would get these power plants as well, but did some damage, just not enough. He could have done a little more. And yeah, he is using his vertical launchers a little more effectively. And he has a demo truck. So yeah, speak of the devil. I want to see more demo trucks. Demo trucks.
Yeah, he used one against some vehicles.
Oh, how lovely. Repair IFVs repairing themselves and each other. Just a lovely sight, honestly.
Yeah.
And he's actually gonna go for the direct assault with his demo truck.
This. Well. Oh. Got the
Well,
barracks.
ours is gone.
Power plant replaces it.
Instantly.
But he's not watching his vertigo,
Nope.
which is a shame.
Yeah, and he's got his scorchers.
Needs to move those mortar troopers up as well. Oh, Iron Curtain.
Iron Curtain on the scorchers. Nice.
mevitar. Fuck, why?
Why?
But he's probably not going to do that much if he just attacks vehicles. Just needs to get straight in.
He's
Attack
gonna go straight
football
in.
factory or something. Well, I wouldn't go for the Coneyard.
Yeah, it's too little
Well.
too late.
Well, he's not targeting all of them. He might have been able to get it actually.
Well, just imagine if he had put in engineers.
Oh yeah.
Am I giving you ideas, Graion? Just like mevitar, he should definitely use his, or either sell his naval yard.
He should definitely not have that war miner in his army. Oh, he's just moved it. Okay.
Oh, but war miners are the most effective thing ever. You know that.
They kind of are sometimes. Get enough of them. Okay, Graion's attacking.
And he's going on the
Mevitar's-
offensive again.
Mevitar's harassing his miners. Now he's pulling back.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Wow.
I have to admit, I kind of like this match. I mean, we're
I'm
just
surprised.
about half hour over time, but I'm
Oh,
still
really?
entertained. Yeah, it's
Okay, well, does it count? 'Cause the first half hour was just
yeah, that was pretty much
nonsense. That can go in the outtakes.
Oh!
Ooh. Only two
minor
vehicles.
and vertical.
but-
Yeah, but also a minor.
Yeah. Well, he's just going to lose that Volkov the
Yeah.
last.
What kind of weapon does Volkov use, Andy?
Well, it's basically his weapon from Red Alert 1, which is like his kind of, I don't know, explosive sniper or something.
Okay. Well, I never really played that much Red Alert 1, so I honestly don't know.
Okay, well, he appears in one mission in that game, in the expansion. And,
Aftermath, right?
yeah. And he just has this kind of same weapon here, pretty much.
Okay. So it's no awesome chain lightning gun.
Well, I can't do that. That wouldn't be right to steal the idea.
It wouldn't be right.
Well, then dog's gonna kill the mortar troopers.
Sometimes the simplest things can be the most effective. But it seems that Graion is gonna go for a grinder approach now.
Oh, okay. Iron curtained his vertigos and he's gonna go straight into something.
Yeah, let's see. He's probably gonna go for well, first. Yeah, he's gonna go for that.
Is he gonna get it?
No.
No.
Especially since they're just being shot out of the sky, like it's nothing. So it's pretty much
Well,
not effective at all. And Iron Curtain is over, and they're just gonna be destroyed in 2 seconds straight.
well, he got a
Well,
war factory.
Yeah, but that's all he got.
Well, that's still 1,500 credits in this.
Yeah, okay. If you're gonna count in how much credits he got, he did get something. Well, here come the grinders.
Oh yeah, the lag machines.
There's
At
still
the
one
moment.
vertigo behind the cliff, and it is gone.
And 2 Volkovs again.
Yeah, I see them.
But he's running away from chrono miners.
I'm scared. I don't like chrono miners. I'm scared, mommy.
Oh, demo truck, useless. Oh no, still alive. Now it's dead.
Strangely, Graion hasn't followed our advice by making the demo trucks go the other way.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he's not. Oh, Mevitar's. Well, look in my old base.
Euro. Ah, yeah, I see.
He's not giving up easy.
Nah, I'm glad. I really want this to be like epic. And this way it is pretty darn epic.
Well, Graion's straight in the middle of his base with those grinders.
Yeah.
And annoyingly, they heal themselves when they grind things, so they're quite difficult to take out.
Then how effective would it be to make them grind each other? Like I'm seeing. Oh wait.
Well, they do more damage than they heal, so they would kill each other.
Okay. So it's not effective as a real cheese mechanism.
Hopefully not.
Graion, continue! You've got his chrono sphere right in your sights, man. Dude!
Well, he's taking out all opposition, kind of.
Yeah, but if he would... Oh, Nuke Strike is ready again, Iron Curtain ready, and Chronosphere ready.
If Graion knows, you could probably take out that... Well, maybe he wouldn't, but nearly take out that construction yard. I don't know.
Nuke has been launched, Iron Curtain has been activated on the 3 grinders, taking out the Chronosphere before it could be used against him. And Nuke is hitting over here. Oh, perfect. Perfect aim. And honestly,
Player defeated.
I was just about to say, honestly, I'm giving this match to Graion.
Yeah, so Graion defeated mevitar, officially.
So, mevitar defeated you,
Yeah.
and Graion defeated mevitar. But I defeated Graion. So, who's the better player?
Well, I defeat you, so
When?
comes back round.
When did you defeat me? Today.
In like the last... Oh, well,
Today.
then doesn't count, doesn't count.
Oh, doesn't count. Where? Well, I think that's all the time we'll have for tonight. I mean, the first half hour was pretty much bugs here, bugs there, reconnection. But I think we more than made up for that with this final match. So,
Yeah, definitely.
OmegaBolt, once again, thanks for joining.
Oh, let me say one thing again. So the
Yeah.
mod is going to be released in December, the 11th. There'll be lots of updates on ModDB, different images, parts of a big image shown every day, building up to it. So that should be kind of interesting to reveal different parts of the mod and stuff.
Also, expect a few extra streams about this mod. I think that's only fair to say.
Okay, that's good. Cool.
It's gonna be on Fridays. Keep an eye on my channel. It's gonna be on regular time. Right now, it's 1900 GMT. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on that. So players, thanks for joining us. Viewers, thanks for joining us. OmegaBolt, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be seeing each other again next time.